Good afternoon, my people. Welcome to Health and Wealth SB. This is a new YouTube platform where we'll be offering remedies using various herbs. But the herbs that we'll be focusing on is herbs that are common to the Caribbean islands. Because there's a lot of herbs like golden seal and echinacea that is common to the United States and some European countries. But like the Caribbean, we don't have those types of herbs. So my goal is to look at herbs from A to Z. And our goal is to present 2 herbs every week and one recipe. So we'll be focusing on 2 herbs, and we'll be starting from the letter A. So we're going from A right down to Z. So this week we'll be focusing on avocado. And as we know, Mother Nature provides a lot of remedies for us to cure various ailments. And we need to rediscover grandma's natural remedies. And these natural remedies grandmother used when we were young. Our mission, we must be transformed into conscious, intelligent plant users and eaters. That's our mission. Not only just using the plants for using the plant's sake, but we have to be intelligent about how to use the plant, how to combine the plants. We also have to know some of the side effects of certain plants, because not all plants are safe and effective. Some plants do have some side effects, and if you are not intelligent, you could actually harm yourself. With the eating, you have to know how to combine the foods in order to get the maximum benefit. Our motto, we must strive to eat with awareness and intention. So we have a slogan, which was developed by myself in 2004. Healthy living is committed living. In order to be healthy, you have to be committed. And in 2024, I came up with this little phrase, your health is your wealth. Because in order for you to be healthy, you have to have money to purchase certain healthy things. And of course, we have our mantra, don't accommodate, eliminate. This was developed by me in 2005. Anything in your life that you need to get rid of, don't accommodate it. Then we have 2004, knowledge, applied, power acquired. So all the information that will be provided to you via this YouTube platform, if you just get here the knowledge and you don't apply it, you are not going to experience the benefit. Now, we are going to look at scripture. Of course, I like various religious texts, from the Bible to the Quran to the Catholic Bible. I'm very well-rounded. I'm not a one-sided person. So in Genesis 1:29, we're told that the herbs are given to us, that the herbs are given to us, and those herbs bear seeds. So when we look at certain herbs like sesame seed and flax seed, we could use those to benefit our body. Herbs are for the service of man, says King David. We need to know that herbs are here to serve us. And of course, every fruit tree that you know, the fruit could be used for food, the bark, some of them could be used for medicine, and also the leaf. So it has been suggested by various herbalists that various herbs and various plants can be used to treat various illnesses and diseases. So we are going to go into one of grandma's old-fashioned natural remedies. And this one will be starting is A. So we're going to do avocado in our first video. And the next video we're going to do aloe vera. And then we'll get to B. So we'll be focusing on avocado today. So with avocado, there's a caution warning, a contraindication. If you are pregnant, please do not use the leaves and the bar, because actually this could cause an abortion. The womb could abort the baby. So please, if you are pregnant, do not, and I repeat, do not use the leaves and bark to make any tea while you are pregnant. Now, there's a brief history of avocado. So in the Atex language is this term ahu akal. I try my best to pronounce that. That's not my native language, but this word actually means testicle, because this is where the term avocado originates. And it's thought because you see the avocado hanging on the tree, it looks like it always goes in pairs, it looks like 2 testicles hanging. And they believe that this fruit could contribute to fertility. And the Aztecs thought that this fruit provides some sort of strength, and that's why they grow in pairs. Of course, avocado is indigenous to Central America, and is cultivated as a tropical fruit. It's also common in Israel, Spain, and South Africa. And in South Africa, people use the avocado as pulp to feed babies. So as we said before, the avocado tree that you see it provides a lot of potential health and practical uses. So we are going to look at some uses from the leaves to the bark to the rind to the seed to the fruit. So there are some medicinal purposes that we could use the leaf for to make teas. And when we make teas with the leaf, the teas can be made the leaves can be made into a tea, which is good for digestion, respiratory issues, like if you have flu, you have cold, and also reducing symptoms of arthritis. So that means that avocado leaf could get rid of inflammation in your body, which will reduce the arthritis pain in whichever part of your body is located. It's also believed that avocado tea can help to lower blood pressure. So if you're somebody that is suffering from high blood pressure, it could help to lower blood pressure. And if you have a lot of aches and pains in your joints, which is inflammation, avocado tea also can reduce the inflammation. It's also used for those people who usually have bloating problem. If you have a cough, if you are experiencing gas, or if your liver needs to be cleansed, there's some kind of obstruction, or if you are consuming a lot of meat, and we know that meat is high in uric acid, and that uric acid is what we call gout, and something you see it in people's neck or other parts of the body is a result of the excess amount of uric acid in the body that causes gout. And so, of course, you have to include the science in our presentation. Laboratory research showed that avocado extract can inhibit a STD, which is herpes simplex virus. And you normally, if you see a person with a cold sore, you know that the body immune system went down, therefore that's why you see the cold sore. Everybody carrying some kind of herpes in their body or genital warts. So the extract could actually help to inhibit the production or the spreading of this virus in your body. Well, we are going to the culinary uses. Of course, all of us like Mexican restaurant, myself included. You know, you make guacamole from avocado. The leaf is also used in Mexico and other cultures as a seasoning. And this was quite intriguing to me when I was doing my research. Is avocado leaf actually have a flavor like aniseed, and you could use it in soup, stews, and other dishes. The leaves also have an antimicrobial properties, which means it is useful in treating if you have infection. Now, this is a standard decoction. When you do a decoction of an herb, decoction is used when you have hard herbs like the leaf, some thick leaf, or you have the bark, or you have the root. You have to use decoction. And normally, if you're using leaves, in this case, we are going to talk about using the leaves in order to help stop diarrhea. And the direction for taking this is half a cup 3 times a day. You could use at least, let's say, about 1 ounce of dry leaf. Let's round it off. About 1.5 ounce of a fresh one if it's the green leaves, and 2 cups of water. And you put the leaves inside of that, and then you put it on top of the stove, and you let it boil up for 20 minutes. Then you lower it down. After you lower that down, you are going to let it simmer very low fire until you go about 1/3 of the liquid that is in the pot. And then you're going to strain this and put it in a glass bottle. I'm going to encourage you, never put herbs in plastic, because plastic tends to be toxic, and if it's hot and you put it in the plastic, it could draw the toxicity, and instead of the herb becoming a blessing to you, the herb is a blessing, but also those toxic can actually damage your body. So here we go with the bark. The bark could be used for diarrhea, and just like the decoction that was just described, it also could be used for toothache. If you boil it, you could soak the tooth with the liquid that is being. And for those who want natural dye, you could actually take the bark and boil it, and you could actually extract natural dye, which you can use to dye fabric. The leaves and the young bark also can stimulate menstruation. So for some people who experience a menstrual problem because of a certain inoculation, it's also used to help to stimulate back menstruation. And as we said before at the beginning of the video, if you are pregnant, please do not use the bark, because it actually could induce abortion. And how do you get the bark? You strip the bark from a young tree. You don't want an old bark. You want the bark to be very young. We also learned that it could stop intense or severe diarrhea, which is they call dyspepsia. And this is an infection. And when you have this type of diarrhea, when you're passing the diarrhea, you usually pass blood, it usually causes high fever. So with this avocado bark, if you make a tea from it, it actually could help with that condition. Well, for those of you who like farming, guess what? The rind, which is the skin of the avocado, could be added in our compost. And because of the minerals in that skin, and when you put it in the soil and it's broken down in the soil, it makes the soil become rich with nutrients, which will help to support plant growth. And for those of us who are mindful about our beauty, guess what? It is rich in antioxidant, and you could actually use the avocado pulp or the fruit. You could mash it and apply it on your face, and it's good for exfoliating your face, and it's also good to treat internal worms. So if you have a worm issue, you could also avocado is very good for that. And the rye, which is the skin, you could actually boil the tea from that, and that could help with parasite and worms in your body. Well, some of us these days, we're into so much smoothies everywhere. Well, the avocado seed is rich in fiber, and some people actually grind the avocado seed into powder and add it to smoothie, and that is rich in antioxidant, as I said before, and it's anti-inflammatory, meaning it's fight against inflammation in your body. The seed also, just like the bark, could be used to create a natural dye, and when you do the avocado seed and you boil it down, it have an orange or pink dye for fabric. So you could, based on how long you boil the avocado seed, you could get an orange color, and I believe if you boil it longer, you could get a pink color. See, so you don't need no artificial dye to dye your clothes. Well, like my adoptive nephew here and my daughters at home, is all about the beauty. It's all about the beauty, and there's so much chemicals out here. You could take the avocado seed that you have been throwing in the garbage. You could literally blend that up in a blender, and you could use it as a facial scrub to scrub your face. It's good for exfoliating your face. And those of us who are having some heart issues, it actually could be grind, just like what we did with the smoothie. You could grind the seed up and you could make it a powder form and add it to your smoothie, and it's good for protecting your heart. It also nourishes our skin, okay? It nourishes the skin, and if your skin is rough or dry or flaky, you could literally take avocado seed, cut up the seed very fine, put it in some olive oil, put it under your cupboard for about 7 days, and when it extract the oil from out of the seed, you could strain that and you could keep it in the fridge, and you could use it as a lotion for your skin, a natural lotion. And also you could put it in your scalp, massage into your scalp, and it helps with hair growth. Well, as we said before, culinary, some people put it in smoothie, and these are some of the nutrients we have in avocado. Vitamin B, K, and we know K is good for your blood. Potassium is good for the heart, potassium, and it also is used in salad. And I like to make a good dish from avocado, which I'm going to share later on when we get to the lunch section in our presentation or our video. And it's a good healthy fat substitute. It's rich in omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acid, which our bodies do not produce. And as was stated early on, they also use it in South Africa, but also in West Africa. The fruit pulp of the avocado is given to babies, and we know that babies need omega-3 and 6 fatty acids for their brain. And for those of us who like aphrodisiac, who like to be good in that department, also avocado is good for that. And I could see the men smiling. And for those of you who are suffering from cholesterol issues, you could also eat the fruit, and it helps to lower the cholesterol. And again, back to the skincare, we could use a pulp and make a mask for our faces, and it helps to give you that nice youthful look. And the oil is rich in fatty acid and is beneficial for dry skin. Of course, hair care. As I said before, you could cut up the avocado, put in olive oil and even coconut oil. Chop it up very fine, put it in a glass bottle, and then put it under the sink for 7 days. And after 7 days, strain it out, and you have your natural hair product, so you could help with the growth of your hair. Each part of the avocado tree has its distinct properties, offering various health and culinary and practical application. So now, whenever you see avocado tree, my friends in the Caribbean and United States, and those that are in Florida, tropical Florida, whenever you see the bark of the avocado, remember this presentation. Whenever you see the fruit of the avocado, remember this presentation. Whenever you see the leaf of the avocado, remember this presentation. Remember this presentation, and whenever you coming out with a cold, or you have diarrhea, or you want to make a skin lotion, remember the power and the benefit of avocado, which is one of Grandma's old-fashioned remedies, and of course, we just described A. Thank you for listening, and hope to see you again in our next presentation. We'll be doing our breakfast cereal, King Solomon yogurt, and then the next presentation on herbs will be aloe vera, the benefit of aloe vera.